Hello and welcome. I'm a hotel AI expert, and I'm thrilled to welcome all of you, the students of Europe Hotel School, to your online learning journey. Over my career, I've seen a lot of change, but what we're about to discuss today is on a whole other level. This is about the future of our industry, and we're here to support your professional growth every step of the way. So let's get started. All right, let's just jump right in, shall we? Because this is the single most important question that every single person in the hotel industry should be asking themselves right now. It's not about tweaking your website or posting more on social media. We're talking about a complete reinvention of how guests even discover that your hotel exists. You see, for the last 20 years, we've lived in the world of search. We've all gotten really, really good at it. But we're now moving into a totally new era. And this isn't just a minor update, it's a massive, fundamental shift. We're going from the era of search to what we call the era of the answer. So, what does that actually mean? Well, think about it. The era of search is what we all know. A guest goes to Google or Expedia, types in hotel in London, and then they have to do the work, right? They scroll through pages and pages of options. But in the era of the answer, the guest just delegates the entire task. They simply tell their AI what they want, and the AI comes back with the one perfect itinerary. The work is done for them. So who or what is doing all this work? Well, these are what we call AI agents. And you need to start thinking of them as your new digital front door. Seriously, they are becoming the new gatekeepers, the new concierges that decide which hotels even get seen by a potential guest. And just look at the kind of requests these agents are dealing with. This is not a simple query. This is incredibly complex and layered. It has criteria for sustainability, diet, amenities, aesthetics like a view, and of course budget. To fulfill this, the AI has to sift through and verify dozens of different data points from countless hotels all in an instant. And please, don't make the mistake of thinking this is some far-off, futuristic idea. This is happening right now, today. We're talking about the biggest players in the world, Google with Gemini, OpenAI with ChatGPT, Expedia with their own planning tools. They are already live and changing guest behavior as we speak. This isn't coming, it's already here. So, if the game has completely changed, then the old rules just don't apply anymore, right? All that time and effort we've spent on traditional search engine optimization, SEO, we need a new strategy. The new imperative, the thing that matters now, is what we call AIO, AI optimization. And it's all about one thing: data readiness. At the very heart of AIO is this concept: making your data machine readable. And here's the part you really have to understand. This means your hotel's information has to be so perfectly structured, so crystal clear that a machine can understand it. And this is the crucial part: verify it with 100% certainty. There can be zero ambiguity, no room for guessing. Let's really spell out the difference here. For decades, SEO has been a game of persuasion. We used keywords and backlinks to try and convince a search engine that we were the most relevant choice. AIO is totally different. It's not about persuasion, it's about proof. You're not trying to sweet-talk an algorithm, you are simply providing cold, hard, verifiable facts. So think about your hotel's information right now. When that AI from our example looks for a vegan-friendly menu, can it find a structured, verifiable data point that confirms that? Or is it just mentioned somewhere in a PDF? If there is any doubt, any at all, about whether you have high-speed Wi-Fi or if your sustainability certificate is valid, the AI will not take a risk on behalf of the guest. It will just exclude you. You'll be invisible. So the ultimate goal for every hotel now is to create what we call a deep digital footprint. This simply means ensuring that every single fact about your property, from your pet policy to your real-time rates, is accurate, perfectly structured, and completely consistent everywhere an AI might look. That is how you guarantee your hotel gets seen in this new world. But here's where it gets really fascinating. There's a paradox here, because as AI and technology take over the entire digital journey, the finding, the planning, the booking, it actually shifts the focus. It creates what we call a human imperative. The actual, physical, in-person experience at your hotel becomes more important than ever before. Think about this for a second. If a guest has a perfectly smooth, personalized, and effortless booking experience thanks to an AI, they don't show up to your front desk tired and frustrated from hours of research. They arrive with sky-high expectations. They assume the human service will be just as flawless. The technology actually sets a higher bar from your team. And this all leads to a new way of thinking about what a hotel is. The hotel of the future is really a hybrid entity. In the digital world, it's this invisible, super efficient machine powered by AI. But in the physical world, it is defined entirely by visible human warmth, by empathy, by the kind of unforgettable service that only people can deliver. And honestly, this is the most important thing to remember through all of this. We can talk about AI and data all day long, but we can't lose sight of our true north. Technology is a tool. It will always change. But the core mission of our industry, the real reason we do what we do, is and will always be the genuine care of the guest. So as we bring this all together, I want you to understand that mastering these concepts isn't just about keeping up with the latest trend. This is about building a future-proof brand, and more importantly, a future-proof career for yourself that will allow you to thrive for the next 10 and beyond. The new playbook for hospitality leadership for you is beautifully simple. It just has two core pillars. First, achieve total AI data readiness. Get your digital house in perfect order. And second, use the efficiency that technology gives you to empower your teams to deliver truly unforgettable human service. You must have both. One without the other is a recipe for failure. So I'll leave you with this one last question to think about because it really captures the dual challenge of our time. Is your data ready for the machines? And is your team inspired to serve the humans? The way you answer that question will define your success in the age of AI.